Hello, my name is John Delaney, and my partner Casey Foley and I will be arguing why merchandisers such as Walmart and other global brands should not take responsibility for factory conditions in Bangladesh, even if it means paying more for goods, and should not sign the International Fire Accord on building safety in Bangladesh. Our first argument is that the U.S. federal sentencing guidelines seek to reward corporations who create an effective ethics and compliance system so they are not penalized if they have an effective program but find themselves in court because of a bad apple or two. Walmart has a policy in which their suppliers notify and get approval of subcontractors before the supplier can use them. In this case, the supplier did not notify Walmart that they were subcontracting to a factory in Bangladesh. Therefore, according to the U.S. federal sentencing guidelines, Walmart should not be held responsible because they had a good policy and their supplier did not follow it. It is commonly practiced and agreed upon that you should not break an agreement. In addition, the philosophical principle of the social contract in deontology suggests that a social contract's function is to organize and ease relations between individuals. No group would be able to function if members were free at all times to decide for themselves how to act. In this case, the supplier chose how to act, and they should be the ones held responsible and not Walmart.
Hi, I'm Casey Foley, and I'm a part of Debate Team 2B, and I'm going to talk about our second argument about why merchandisers such as Walmart and other global brands should not have to take responsibility for factory conditions in Bangladesh. In 2013, a 5-story building in Bangladesh named the Rana Plaza collapsed due to a structural failure. Approximately 1,100 people died and several more were injured. This building housed many separate garment factories who manufactured apparel for companies like The Children's Place and Walmart, and many investigations took place after this incident to find out the reasons for the destruction and who the parties involved were. So following this collapse, 7 inspectors were suspended and accused of negligence for renewing the licenses of garment factories in this building. And it was also realized that the upper 4 floors of the building were built without a permit. So this was dangerous because these floors were built for shopping and offices and not for specifically factories. So clearly the owner of this building, named Sohail Rana, knew of this and he didn't care about these potential damages or consequences. Everybody has a responsibility and an expectation to fulfill their work duties properly and respectfully in order to maximize success. And part of this expectation includes knowing your own potential risks so that everyone knows who can be held accountable when things go wrong. So Walmart shouldn't be responsible for these factory conditions because it's their job to find a supplier and make sure they receive garments from these factories on time so they can keep their business activities running smoothly. So it really should be the responsibility of the managers and the inspectors of these factories to take care of the working conditions. So this is why they should be blamed. Their job is to oversee these activities inside the building and to make sure everything is safe and to put the workers in the best position to be successful. So because these managers were aware of cracks in the foundation and they still demanded their workers to attend work, and because the inspectors failed to do their job correctly by wrongly renewing the licenses, these people should take responsibility of the poor factory conditions, not Walmart. Deontology suggests that some decisions should be matters of principle and professionals have special roles and duties to carry out these principles so that they can make their own systems work. So these managers and inspectors negatively impacted thousands of people because they didn't fulfill their roles properly. They treated the workers as a means or as objects by forcing them to continue working in these conditions and essentially denying them their very own humanity. Walmart carried out their own professional duties by connecting with suppliers and continuing their own business flows throughout the world, but the managers and inspectors of these factories in Bangladesh failed their own duties, which eventually led them to failing all of the victims of this collapse. This is why John and I believe that the merchandisers such as Walmart and other global brands should not have to take responsibility for factory conditions in Bangladesh. Thank you.